I once kicked Warwick Davis's wife in the head. It's not something I'm proud of, but it did happen. It did happen. So, okay, let's go back in time to when this all occurred. It was, 2013 probably, ish. 2013, so I must have been, 17? 17? 16, 17? Around that age. Anyway, I was dating this girl at the time. The sweet age of 16, 17, I was dating this girl for, I think, my first girlfriend, basically. My first kiss. Anyway, we'll call this girl Scarlett. Just because she kind of looks a little bit like Scarlett Johansson. I'm not sure whether I'm saying that from the memory of a haircut she got, where it was sort of that short, shoulder length Scarlett Johansson in Avengers as Black Widow kind of length and style of cut, which is making me think that she looked like Scarlett Johansson, but maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we're calling her Scarlett for the sake of this story. So, Scarlett's mother, right? She is, or was, or maybe still is or was, or maybe still is, a makeup artist. And she did or does or still does do, or maybe doesn't do, but anyway, at the time she definitely did TV work. And so as part of doing this TV work, she was often able to get tickets to recordings of shows that she was working on. So anyway, one day Scarlett comes up to me and she says, "Hi Joe, you're really cute." She always said that all the time, constantly, and then every sentence. Anyway, so she comes up to me and she says, "Yo, dog, I've got some tickets to go watch the recording of the Jonathan Ross show. Do you wanna go see it with me?" My mum, she works in makeup, so she can get us tickets. And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. And she says Warwick Davis is being interviewed. So I'm like, yeah, obviously I want to go see that. Obviously I want to see, the star of Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, Leprechaun 4 in space, Leprechaun in the hood, and Leprechaun back to the hood in person for an interview. That sounds amazing. I would, yeah, obviously I want to go. Obviously. So, yeah, we go to London. Time has passed. We're in London. I'm sure we had a pleasant day in London. Maybe we got some food around South Bank. I can't really remember. But anyway, evening rolls around and we head over to the studio, ITV Studios, where the recording is being held. We give our details, we hand over our tickets or whatever we had to do to get in, and we got in. And so we sort of shimmy through to sort of the waiting room. We sit around for a bit in this waiting room. It's quite nice. I don't know, it kind of feels like a hotel lobby, but mixed with a bar, mixed with, I don't know, like a airplane toilet. It was, anyway, we eventually get shimmied through to the actual studio. And sort of, when you go through, I don't know, the vibe is a bit weird. It kind of gives off the vibe of like a private school's drama room or something. It's got like these really high ceilings. It's all painted black. There's lots of like lamps and stuff attached to metal bars. And like the whole back of this room is sort of lined with these cheap seats, these cheap sort of bleachers. Just a little bit of padding and support. So anyway, we go through and we find our seats. We're sat quite near the top, right? We got a pretty good view. You know, Scarlett's mum did us good. We got good seats. We could see, you know, the main part of the set. We could see all the interviews very clearly. So you know, it was good. I honestly, I don't really remember much of the show. I don't remember. I think part of it is because I'm not the biggest follower of celebrities, and so I probably didn't even know half the people on that show. I knew of Warwick Davis, of course, but I don't think I actually knew of anyone else that was on the show. But the one memorable thing of the show was the hype man. There's a little hype man at the front of these things, at the front of these stage recordings, to get the crowd in check, which I didn't realize. Just a dude at the front, like waving his arms about, telling people to cheer and clap at the right times. So all audience reactions are fake. So now you know. Now you've got the inside scoop as well. So yeah, that was the show. So the show ends. The show ends, and everyone sort of gets up to go. And so people are told to leave through the front doors. Kind of where we came in, but because we were going backstage to meet up with Scarlett's mother, we're going out the back doors, making it extra difficult to sort of get out with all the shoulder to shoulder shimmy out. So anyway, we're squashed in. We're squashed in like sardines, and we're kind of in a little line of people trying to get out the back exit, with everyone else sort of trying to get out to the front exit. So sort of but anyway, we're squished in, and I remember this woman in front of me. She's carrying her bag, right? She's carrying like this big old clunky leather purse, and she's kind of holding it in such a way that it's sort of bouncing into the people to the right of us, who are trying to get past us to get down to the exit where most people are going, but we're trying to go out the back. So it's sort of people are trying to get past her, kicking her purse, and it's being then sort of bunched into me. So I'm like kicking it back towards her, kind of like, yo woman, pick this up, you should put it in line with yourself, woman, so it's not bashing about and bruising people's thighs and crotches. But it keeps getting bashed into me, and I'm shunting it back, and it getting shunted back and forth, and so it just keeps getting shoved into me. And then I look down, and I no longer see her bag. She must have realized from all the shunting that it was in the way, and so she must have moved it, because it wasn't there. But in front of me was Warwick Davis's wife. I don't know at what point it was no longer a bag that I was kneeing and shoving and kicking. But I knew in that moment it was Samantha. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Samantha. It was an accident. It will never happen again. Yeah.